Getting your first tax strategy client is going to be one of the best things you could ever do for your business because it's going to make you more money, it's going to get you in a better place, and more importantly, it's going to make you feel more fulfilled. If you're a tax professional who's overworked and underpaid, tax strategy and advisory are the ways to grow your business in 2026 and beyond. My name is David, and in the last 12 months, I helped over 1,300 tax professionals generate an additional $21 million in revenue through tax advisory, utilizing the system that I'm about to share with you here today. So if you're a tax professional who wants to offer advisory and you want to get your first client, listen up. The first thing tax professionals struggle with when they're offering advisory or tax strategy is marketing. Marketing is so confusing. And in this video, I want to help you see how marketing can be so simple and so easy for you. If you really want to get your first client or your next client, this is so simple formula. So all we begin with is step one. Positioning. The first thing you want to do is start positioning yourself as somebody who is seen as an advisor or strategist. And how do you do that? It's so simple. You're going to laugh. So simple. All you have to do is just change your title. And I know that sounds crazy because you probably are a CPA, an enrolled agent, or somebody with credentials, and you're thinking, well, David, there's just no way if I change my title, people would see me differently. And absolutely, people will see you differently because when somebody can identify you in a way that is commonly known, they associate you with other people. So for an example, if you say, I am a CPA, last year, I went to a conference called the American Association of Certified Public Accountants. There was over 5,000 CPAs in that room. And all of those CPAs were there to mingle and network and learn about the accounting industry. And I was there to help them. I was trying to share with them Tax Maverick, our platform, how we help accountants maximize savings for their clients, how we get them to get paid more. We're doing all this. And every time I would meet somebody, I'd say, hey, my name is David. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm in auditing. Hey, my name is David. Nice to meet you. Oh, I am in corporate finance. Hey, my name is David, and I'm in governmental. And I'm like, man, out of 10 people, I was getting 8 of them who were not even in tax. However, their title said CPA. So what does that really mean? Being a CPA doesn't mean you do taxes, but if you tell somebody you're a CPA, they automatically think you do taxes because that is the association. It is the positioning that you've been placed in. So when you say I'm a CPA, people trust you. That's not I'm not going to debate that, but they also think you're a number cruncher. They also think you're somebody who gets bookkeeping done and data together. They don't think about you as a high-level advisor. They don't think about you as a strategist. And that's sad because the truth is you are. But the way you do it is you change your positioning, your title, okay? That's step one. So my recommendation, tax advisor, tax strategist, those two are the most powerful ones because they intrigue the audience, the person you're talking to, and they identify you as something different and not common. So people can't compare you to something. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you've got to get the right message. Now, here it is. To get the right clients, you have to be seen as the authority, strategy advisor. Then you have to combine that with the right message. And when I look at the messaging that I see in the market, because I remember myself when I first started, all my messaging on my offices or even on the newspaper, which I ran newspaper ads or direct mail, it would say taxes fast or refunds fast or get money today because that's who I served. The problem is that we would get clients with dirty books. We get clients who didn't appreciate it. We had clients who would complain about fees. Why did we have those people? Well, because we used the wrong message. How do we get a right message? So messaging attracts the right people. So a message is talking to the product or service that you offer. So if you talk about tax prep, people are going to see you for tax prep. If you talk about bookkeeping, people are going to see you as a bookkeeper. So you have to talk about tax savings. So you say, I help taxpayers who pay over, and let's just say 50K in taxes. That's what you do. You help people who pay over 50K in taxes. That is your number one call to action. And guess what? When people see that, if they pay over 50K, they're like, that is me. That is me. So you automatically start getting the right people. So this is how you get them. You get their attention because of your title. You get the right message in front of them, they get their attention. The last thing, here it is. Last thing is your offer, okay? What are you going to offer them? And most of the time, it's a free consultation or a free call to give away free advice. We believe that the offer should be a consultation call, which we call a consult, that offers an assessment. Let me explain this. An assessment is a in-depth review of a client's unique tax situation to identify tax saving strategies. And this is a paid assessment. Okay? This is not free. So when you get on this consult call, you're not giving away strategies. You're saying, hey, if you have 50,000 or more to the IRS every single year, I can help you. Here's how we do it. We start with an assessment. And this is a framework that we use in our formula called the CARE formula. And the CARE formula stands for consult, assess, present results, and execute. And we follow this framework every single day in our community so that we get the predictable outcomes that we want. And if you're a newbie to this industry or even a seasoned veteran, doesn't matter. You follow this framework, and what ends up happening is you get on more calls, you get more qualified people because you use the right message, and you get them to do something, which is an assessment. The assessment is a paid engagement, typically running around $24.97. How do I know this? We use over 4,000 assessments have been created inside of Tax Maverick. We look at the pricing. We got an average, and it was about $24.97. It's not too high. It's not too low, meaning it gets rid of the tire kickers, but it keeps the people who make real money in the game. If this is something you struggle with, getting new clients to do advisory, position yourself with the right title, strategist or advisor, message, using the right message, who you help, and be specific. And lastly, give them something that they can pay for, an offer, and you'll have your first $24.97, and that's how you get your first client.